Hey friends, I am Roxanne Carn, personal wardrobe stylist, transforming your wardrobe and transforming your life. And welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you're not. And while you're here, if you feel this content that I'm going to share with you today is helpful, please be sure to give me a like, subscribe, and share. So let's be real. How many times have you bought something trendy only for it to sit in your closet with the tags still on? Okay. So I'm sure as you probably have some pieces in your wardrobe right now. So today I'm actually sharing why ditching trends actually can help you build a more confident and effortless wardrobe. Okay. So whether you are working or parenting, traveling, any of those or all of the above for some of us, um, your style ultimately it needs to serve you and not the fashion cycle. Okay, so I want you to drop a one in the comment section if you currently have clothes in your closet that you've never worn and still have tags on them. I know when I visit clients' homes all the time when I'm doing closet edits, there's always at least a few pieces that are just kind of hanging out there with the tags, just waiting to be loved. And I will admit, I have some pieces in my closet that have tags as well, but there's a specific reason why, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. So let's talk a little bit about like why trends often fail you. Okay, so trends definitely can be fun, but they're not always practical or built for real life. They're not, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, sometimes some trends are just not cute, but in all, most are designed, and you got to think about this, ladies, they're designed to make you buy, not designed to make you feel good. Okay. And when you start kind of accumulating and buying something just because it's quote on trend, what's the result? The result is just what I shared with you. You're going to have a closet full of pieces that do not work. They don't work for your body or your body type, because you know I'm big on that. They do not work for your lifestyle, okay? And they just don't work for your energy. And that's why they're sitting there in your closet, right? And that's where style can really end up feeling very frustrating for a lot of us. So it's kind of like you just have all these choices and your wardrobe is completely disjointed. And it really gets overwhelming. So again, I see wardrobe pieces that again that are brand new with tags on them with in my clients' closets all the time, and it's funny because some pieces I can actually tell you like the year or sometimes decade that it came from. When you have like remember several years ago, the cold shoulder was a really big thing, right? That is something that was hot for that hot minute, but people aren't really wearing cold shoulders anymore. So when I see that, it's like, okay, I kind of know where that, what era that came from. But I will tell you, and this is another thought that I want to share with you, that you could you could think of trends actually as a potential source of inspiration. That is what I actually share with my clients, and really kind of setting you up for potential opportunity buys. So an opportunity buy is when you find something that is super, super unique, that you absolutely love and you will wear, but you probably won't see it again. And it might be that particular style. It could be the fabrication. It could be the fabric that it's made of. And again, gosh, if the price is right, sometimes it makes sense to spring. But when you're thinking about trends from an inspiration standpoint, each season there are scores of trends that come off the runway, but only a few really make it into stores. And again, I don't want you thinking that you need to get clothes just because it's quote on trend. But if you happen to see something that you never have experimented before or really, really like, and you again are going to put it to use, gosh, that's a really, really great opportunity buy right there. So definitely right now, and I've been seeing this pretty much all spring into the summer season. Open knits have been trending really, really prevalently these past few months. And there are different styles of open knit sweaters that you could do. beautiful blends of like cotton silk or perhaps 100% cotton that are going to be great for the warm season. So that's a particular style trend. And a lot of people may not have something that looks like that, right? So if it's unique and you really, really love it, that could be a really good opportunity buy. So I want you to tell me in the comment section, what's the last trend that you bought that did not work for you? All right. So when it comes to kind of building this confidence through signature style, instead of chasing what is in, really what we need to do is start defining what is yours, okay? And I would say like 7, maybe 8 times out of 10, your signature style is already sitting in your closet, like right now, okay? But it's gonna be about the pieces that you go for on repeat. And when I say you go for on repeat, I mean clothes that actually serve you, not clothes that you go on repeat because that's your default and you have nothing else to wear. I'm not talking about those types of clothes, okay? But you go to them because they fit you well, you feel great in it. You perhaps may get compliments on it, and that's not a reason to to wear clothes. But oftentimes when there's synergy, people are going to really see you in a great outfit and they will compliment you. So really ask yourself questions like, what do I love wearing, right? What colors, what silhouettes, what cuts feel like me? And then more importantly, like, how do I want to feel when I'm wearing this when I walk into a room? Okay. And one of my stylist friends, she does an exercise where she has her clients kind of think of like keywords that describe their style, and so I wanna steal that a little bit and challenge you to maybe put in the comments section, what are 3 words that describe your style vibe overall. I would say for me right now. And my mainstay is elevated. I love classic pieces, but I love elevated looks. And elevated does not have to mean like all overtly luxury or anything like that, but it's really like beautiful textiles, the way things layer, the way things drape. I'm really big on that. Intentional, and then of course a bit of sass. Like that's just in my style DNA. So when you're thinking about your wardrobe, ultimately you want to curate, right? But not accumulate. Okay. Curation involves, again, that keyword I just mentioned, intention. A lot of times you don't need more clothes, you just need the right clothes, right? You need better clothes. So I want you to really, really focus on this curation piece. So think about bringing into your wardrobe timeless layers, elevated basics, again, your go-tos that you can rotate through, but that have perhaps a little bit of panache to it, a little bit of uniqueness. And then always, 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 ladies, you have to focus on quality over quantity. Quality is always going to win. If you invest maybe a little bit more in the right pieces, oh my goodness, it is a game changer. And with care, these pieces will last a lifetime, and you really will get great cost per wear from it. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a couple of elevated basics that I have. And by the way, my Like to Know It is also available. If you're watching me on YouTube, it's going to be in the description, the link. But if you're watching me on Instagram, just click the link in my bio for my Like to Know It, because I do actually have these jeans here. So I just want to show you really quick my recent acquisition. I got these a couple months ago actually. These are from Banana, and it is a nice wide leg jean. Super, super cute. Full length. It's a medium wash, and I like that we have a little bit of variation here. And I liked it so much that I actually got 2 pairs. So I have this, and I also have a light wash. The silhouettes right now, for the most part, are pretty wide. We've really kind of come away from an everyday look, that is, from skinny jeans, or really more fitted silhouettes. We're seeing wide leg jeans. We're seeing palazzo style. We're seeing barrel type trousers and pants. But for me, this is a good investment, and I have actually been putting this jean to great use it looks fantastic on, and it actually is kind of lightweight. So for these warm summer months, it's actually pretty comfortable. So again, if you are interested in seeing this, I think they do still have it available. So definitely check that out. Check out the link for that particular jean. And another elevated basic that I want to share with you is one of my favorite moto jackets. So moto jackets are kind of a core piece for the wardrobe, but this one, and I have about two or three kind of black moto jackets that are kind of your standard with the zippers and everything. But when I saw this moto jacket, and I got this, I think I've had this now for about 4 years, or maybe actually closer to 5. It's a beautiful, beautiful soft calfskin leather. What I was drawn to this piece about was not only the color, but then also just the way that it is constructed, and the has a really cool feature. If you see right here, it's belted, but underneath the belt, it actually has a removable bottom. So this actually zips off all the way. So I can wear this as a cropped moto. And when I say cropped, when this bottom comes off, it is really, really cropped. This is something that I rock in the fall season. A lot of times when I travel to New York, I will take this and just wrap a cool little scarf around it, and I am good to go. But this is what I'm talking about. It's an elevated basic. It's a moto jacket, yes, but it doesn't look like your standard moto jacket. Okay, so when we're thinking about building those types of pieces, that's a perfect example of what I mean and what I would love for you to go for. So if you love a particular trend, but are not quite sure, should I get it? Shouldn't I get it? I recommend that you maybe try it as a small pop, right? So maybe if it's a particular color, print, or accessory, get one of those instead of like diving all in with like a whole outfit from head to toe. Because then you'll know if you really, really like it, and then you won't feel disappointed if you end up not liking it and don't put it to use. So basically, those are my tips. And if you are ready to stop kind of the insane whirlpool of being in a style spiral, right? And you really want to start feeling confident in everything that you wear, honey, I've got you, okay? I'm here to help you with style support. So how can you do this? How can we work together? Really, every person that I work with, we start off with a 1 hour virtual style intensive. The link for that is also included in the description and in YouTube. On when we're done with the video, I will have it the whole description pinned to the top of the chats as well, and it will be on Instagram in my link in bio. But you can schedule direct time with me for us to wrap our hands around the challenges that you're facing in your wardrobe and really build some goals on what done can look like and how we get there. It's a really, really fun session. So that's one way that you can do it. Or if you want to see what I'm wearing or what pieces I recommend, where I'm shopping for clients, definitely take a look at my my LTK. I actually built out just for this just for this video, a timeless staples kind of collection, so that you can take a look at that. So that link is also included. And finally, if you're ready to ditch the trends, comment in the comment section TFT, which stands for trend free and thriving. So thank you so much for being here. And remember that your confidence is not tied to trends. It's really built on having clarity and consistently having clothes that feel like you. So do me a favor, please don't forget to share this video with those that you think that may benefit from it, and subscribe for more weekly style tips. I am going to be unavailable next Monday at noon Central Time, so I will resume the week after that. But in the meantime, definitely follow me on Instagram for daily outfit inspo and other tips. And again, shop my LTK for some curated staples that you will love wearing again and again. All right. I will see you next time. Have a fabulous day. Bye for now.